All right, welcome back to Officer Oil, here with Delonte and
guys.
his 99 Mercury Grand Marquis.
This classic.
We are continuing down the line here. We just added in the fuel treatment, see that other video, and now we're going to be putting in the power foam. All right, putting it in the air induction system here in the throttle body, clean everything out, get any of that gum and varnish and carbon and everything all cleaned up. So really simple here, just unhook, pop your tube out here, tube right here, and then unhook right here at the throttle body. It's a simple little clamp right here with a Phillips head screwdriver, and then just wiggle and pull and pop it on off. So if you look in there, you can kind of see that carbon buildup right around in there. I have not touched this yet, and watch how this power foam cuts all through this here. So the engine's already nice and warm. We're gonna start it up and start applying some power foam. Okay, so right here, power foam. Okay, tune up in a can. Awesome, awesome. You got anything running rough, especially these older cars. So we'll just spray this in, probably make a James Bond smoke screen, but we're gonna find out. All right, so it's at idle. Another thing you can do is put it at a little bit of a faster idle. It'll help soak everything in, but just start spraying that in there. There we go. And that's it. Go ahead and give me another good, rev it up a little bit. Gotta suck some of that in. All right, go ahead, shut her on off. All right, perfect. So now that it's in there, what we do is we just shut it off and let the power foam work its magic. Start your stopwatch, 10 to 15 minutes, let it clean up, and then we're gonna go for a drive, and we gotta blow out all that old crap and get any of that power foam out of there so that we can move on to the next step so we can do our engine flush. All right, so we're almost to the 15-minute point, but as you can see, look how well the power foam has cleaned up the throttle body. So I'm not seeing that carbon deposits, those carbon deposits anymore on there, any of that oil that's getting up in there, but that's all cleaned off now. So I'm gonna start hooking everything back up here. Super simple. All right, everything's all snugged up. Make sure you put your tube back in here and secure and snug down the clamp. All right, so it's fired up. So now we got to let it run a little bit to burn any of that off. So go ahead, why don't you rev it up for me a little bit and see if we get some smoke. Let's come back here. There we go, just a little bit. So not too much. Go ahead and rev it up for me a little bit more. I can smell it. I can definitely smell it. It smells like mosquito repellent. Let's close the hood. Let's just spin around the block, juice it up a little bit, make sure we get all that power foam out of there, and move on to the next step. All right, so we're just getting all this cleaned out, but Delonte, how's it feel so far? I know we just started.
It actually feels a lot better. So my engine was a little shaky, you know, okay, probably because of the gunk that was built up into it. And now it's not as shaky. Okay. Not shaky at all, actually.
So you can noticeably feel the difference.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, great. And I know, and the thing is, we're not even done yet.
At all.
We're only, you know, we still have engine flush, oil, and filter, so we got to get that liquid gold in there.
Absolutely.
But thought we'd get a little bit more smoke. I've seen this, I think, on Grandmom's car. I think we filled up. It was.
Now that experience right there, I thought I was at one of the car shows and they were doing burnouts or something, because the way the smoke came out of that expedition,
it was dirty.
It was dirty.
It was dirty. I think it had a little more more mileage on it.
It had a lot more mileage. So this car only has right now 93. That car, okay, that truck had over 200. So
okay. So yeah, so as we're doing this, the fuel treatment's in there working, power foam's getting cleaned out. All right. and I'm excited to see what it's like after we get the oil in there and get everything cleaned up. So let's go ahead and pull it up on the ramps, and we'll do that. So make sure you click on that link below to see the next video. We'll do the engine flush. All right, to get your AMSOIL, to get your power foam, super simple. Just click on the link below or visit the website officeroil.com, and that'll get you right over to AMSOIL, and you can get everything drop shipped right to the doorstep. Super easy, and it really helps support my family. So we'll see you on the next one.